Hello and welcome to Unit 3, Topic 1. In this topic, we have a number of things to cover. We'll start first of all by looking at human-computer interface. We interact with computers through interfaces. So human-computer interface is basically about the design that is involved in coming up with the interfaces that can allow people to interact with computers comfortably. We will then naturally consider things that are important in a good interface design. Things like its general look and feel, consistency, and flexibility. We shall then progress to information system management. Here we'll look at how information is converted into knowledge and how knowledge is converted into wisdom and how wisdom is then used for the benefit of an organization. We shall then move on to computer networks and try and understand the topologies that are used to design networks. We shall also consider the devices that are used to manage computer networks. These devices would include things like hubs, switches, and routers. In subsequent topics, I'll take you through an introduction into programming, databases, web systems, and the internet. And finally, we shall wrap up the topic with a sneak peek into computer security. Conclusion. This was one of my favorite topics to teach. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed teaching it. I'll see you in the next unit. It is basically how people interact with computers. They do this through interfaces. We will start by understanding the meaning of human-computer interaction, or HCI. HCI is a discipline concerned with the design, evaluation, and implementation of interactive computer systems for human use, and it's the study of major phenomena surrounding them. Human-computer interface is made up of the following factors: theories, models, methods, guidelines, and principles. We'll start by looking at theories. Theories are given by researchers and are applied to HCI. Models on which HCI are created have to be used. Methods. These state how HCI will be applied. Guidelines. These guidelines are stipulated and have to be followed in the use of HCI. Principles. Here we have to learn and understand the basic principles and then apply them. Let's try to understand why it's important to gain a better understanding of human-computer interface. Due to the increased usage of computers in every aspect of life today, human-computer interface is changing along with the physical things and graphical user interfaces, collaborative interfaces, internet technologies, as well as social technologies. When using a device through human-computer interface, a user should know clearly the following: how to do it, what goes in it, what goes out, and what it can do. Considerations in designing human-computer interfaces. Various factors have to be considered when designing human-computer interfaces. Some of these factors are consistency, which means a device should look and operate the same way throughout its life, and all its components should have a similar look and feel. Control. The user must have a certain amount of control over his/her interactions with the computer. The actions carried out should be performed quickly and should be capable of interruption or termination. Flexibility. A system should be sensitive to the needs of its users, enabling a level and performance based upon each user's knowledge and skills. Efficiency. Transitions between various system controls should flow easily and freely. Familiarity. This refers to the interface being natural and close to real-world metaphors. Predictability. The human-computer interface should provide distinct and recognizable screen elements. Recovery. A system should allow commands to be reversed. It should also ensure that users never lose their work due to hardware, software, or communication problems. Finally, simplicity, which means human-computer interaction should provide as simple an interface as possible. Thank you.